In this video, I am going to discuss about European Union. We will discuss about the formation of European Union, why it is such a powerful organization, how did it come into existence. In the Second World War, all the countries of Europe were destroyed because of their rivalries. As the Second World War came to an end, many of the Europe's leaders grappled with the question of Europe. What should they do? Should Europe be allowed to revert to its old rivalries or be reconstructed on principles and institutions that would contribute to a positive conception of international relations? And they followed the second path. And this was assisted by America's help in the form of Marshall Plan. Now, what is Marshall Plan? America, under Marshall Plan, America extended massive financial help for reviving Europe's economy. Since Marshall was America's foreign minister at that time, it came to be known as the Marshall Plan. Under Marshall Plan, the Organization for European Economic Cooperation OEEC was established in 1948. First organization which was formed under Marshall Plan was OEEC in 1948 to channel aid to the West European state. Second organization which was formed under Marshall Plan was the Council of Europe in 1949. It was another step forward in political cooperation. The process of economic integration of European capitalist countries proceeded step by step, and the third organization formed under Marshall Plan was European Economic Community in 1957. This process acquired a political dimension with the creation of European Parliament. So you have seen three organizations were formed under Marshall Plan: the Council of EU in 1948, the Council of Europe in 1949, the European Economic Community in 1957, and finally in 1992, the European Union was established. The foundation was thus laid for a common foreign and security policy. There were three reasons for the foundation. They formed European Union. There were three reasons. First, a common foreign policy, security policy. Second, cooperation on justice and home affairs. Third, the creation of a single currency. This was the question in MCQs in board examination. So you have to read all lines of your NCERT book. The European Union has evolved time from an economic union to an increasingly political one. The EU has started to act more as a nation state. While the attempts to have a constitution for the EU have failed, but it has its own flag, national anthem, founding date and currency. It has also formed a common foreign and security policy in its dealing with other nations. The European Union has tried to expand areas of cooperation with acquiring new. There are 12 foundation members of European Union. Here you can see the flag of European Union. You see there are 5 stars in the flag of European Union. They represent the 12 stars in the European Union. They represent the 12 nations. And have a look on the map of this European Union. The red color represent the older members and the blue color represent the new members. You can see these are the older members of the European Union and these are the new members of European Union. Now the question arises, what features which make European Union an effective organization? There are many political, economic reasons which make European Union a powerful organization. First, economic reason. EU has economic, political and diplomatic and military influence. Economic reason, the EU is the world's biggest economy, which is larger than that of the United States. Second, its currency, the euro, can pose a threat to the dominance of US dollar. Third, its share of world trade is 3 times larger than that of the United States, allowing it to be more assertive in trade disputes with the US and China. Its economic power gives it influence over its closest neighbors as well as in Asia and Africa. So these are the economic reasons. Here are some of the political reasons also. The EU has political and diplomatic influence. Two members of the EU, Britain and France. These members countries hold permanent seats on the UN Security Council. Second, the EU includes several non-permanent members of the UNSC. This has enabled the EU to influence some US policies such as the current US position on Iran's nuclear program. Its use of diplomacy, economic investment and negotiations rather than coercion and military force has been effective, as in the case of its dialogue with China on human rights and environmental degradation. EU has adopted the diplomacy policy instead of coercion and military force. Next, military power. The EU combined armed forces are the second largest in the world. You have seen the rising power of European Union. First we have seen the economic power, second we have seen the political power, and third this is about the military power. The EU's combined armed forces are the second largest in the world. It has total spending on defense is second after the US. Two EU member states, Britain and France, also have nuclear power. It is also the world's second most important source of space and communication technology. So, it is powerful in economy, it is powerful in politics, and it is powerful in military.